If you've ever gazed out at your yard after a heavy rainstorm and spotted puddles forming in all the wrong places, you know the frustration waterlogging can cause. Soggy soil, muddy patches, or even a basement that feels more like a swamp than a storage area can all be signs of poor drainage. Water not only damages lawns and landscapes, but it can also undermine your home's foundation, encourage mold growth, and turn useful spaces into a mess. Solving these persistent waterlogging issues requires an effective and proven strategy. One of the most reliable solutions is installing a French drain. Let's begin by understanding the heart of the problem. Waterlogging happens when the soil becomes oversaturated and simply can't absorb any more water. This often occurs because of heavy rainfall, compacted soil, improper grading, or even a rising water table. When water has nowhere to go, it stagnates, leading to that familiar squelching sound underfoot, wilting plants, and the risk of long-term structural damage to buildings. Addressing these problems quickly is crucial, and the French drain stands out as a straightforward, lasting fix. So, what exactly is a French drain? Contrary to what its name might suggest, the French drain is not a fancy Parisian invention, but rather a time-honored method named after Henry Flagg French, a 19th-century American judge and farmer who popularized this technique. At its core, a French drain is a trench filled with gravel or rock and containing a perforated pipe that redirects surface water and groundwater away from problem areas. The beauty of the French drain lies in its simplicity and efficiency. Water always seeks the path of least resistance. By creating a channel filled with loose, permeable materials like gravel and an open, perforated pipe, you essentially invite excess water to flow into this channel instead of spreading across your lawn or pressing up against your home's foundation. The water then travels safely away from where it can do harm, typically being discharged into a dry well, a rain garden, or towards the street, depending on local regulations and the landscape's layout. Now let's explore how a French drain addresses key waterlogging issues. First, consider lawns that flood after every rainfall. Excess surface water isn't just an inconvenience. It can drown plants, kill grass, and create breeding grounds for mosquitoes. Installing a French drain along the lowest part of your property provides an underground escape route for this water. Instead of pooling, the water seeps down through the gravel, enters the pipe, and is channeled away. Very quickly, you'll notice that standing puddles vanish, and your lawn begins to recover. Secondly, French drains are invaluable for protecting your home's foundation. Water accumulating against exterior walls or around basements can infiltrate small cracks, leading to leaks, mold, and even gradual weakening of the structure. By intercepting water before it reaches these vulnerable areas, a French drain acts like an underground moat, diverting moisture and maintaining the integrity of your foundation over time. Garden enthusiasts also appreciate the benefits of French drains. Overly saturated planting beds can choke roots and stunt plant growth. By installing a French drain just downslope from crucial beds, you maintain the soil's optimal moisture balance. The roots get the water they need, but the excess drains away, fostering a healthier, more vibrant garden. So, how do you install a French drain? The process is more manageable than many imagine, whether you choose to tackle it as a DIY project or hire a professional. It all starts with assessment. Walk your property after a rainstorm and identify where water tends to pool or where the soil remains persistently soggy. You want your drain to follow the natural slope of your land, or you may need to create a very slight downward gradient, typically a drop of about 1 inch for every 8 feet of drain. Next comes the digging. The drain trench is usually between 6 to 12 inches wide and 18 to 24 inches deep, depending on the water you need to handle. Line the trench with landscape fabric to prevent soil from mixing with your gravel, ensuring lasting function. Then, fill the bottom with coarse gravel, lay the perforated pipe with the holes facing down, and cover it with more gravel. Finally, fold the landscape fabric over the top to protect against soil intrusion, and if you wish, cover it with a layer of topsoil and sod to blend invisibly with your lawn or garden. The benefits of installing a French drain are immediate and long-lasting. Soon after installation, you'll observe less standing water, improved plant health, and a drier, more usable yard. Perhaps most importantly, you're protecting your home against costly water damage, a small investment that pays off every time the rains come. Beyond residential lawns and gardens, French drains are also widely used in agriculture, sports fields, and even under roads and parking lots. Engineers trust this design because it's both versatile and effective, adapting to everything from tiny backyards to sprawling landscapes. The principle is always the same: give water a safe, quick passage away from where it's not wanted. Maintenance is minimal. Once installed, a French drain rarely needs more than the occasional check for clogs or root intrusion, particularly if you have trees nearby. With properly installed fabric and gravel, the likelihood of problems is low. Should anything go wrong, accessing the pipe is a straightforward process. For homeowners facing chronic water problems, the French drain offers more than just a practical solution. It brings peace of mind. Gone are the days of dreading each downpour or wondering if your basement will remain dry. Instead, you can enjoy your landscape, protect your investment, and spend more time doing what you love outdoors. In conclusion, waterlogging doesn't have to be an inevitable part of heavy rains or troublesome soil. French drains provide a time-tested, effective, and remarkably simple solution for redirecting unwanted water. Whether you want to save your lawn, protect your foundation, or simply enjoy a mud-free backyard, consider making the switch. With a French drain in place, you can look forward to clear, dry, and healthy spaces no matter what the weather throws your way.